let's see the architecture of Apache Spark. Spark is well known for its speed and efficiency. Spark consists of a driver node which runs in the master node and many executors which runs on different worker nodes. There can be more than one executor in a worker node. For example, this worker node has one executor and this worker node has 3 executors. When you submit a Spark application using a Spark submit command, Spark submit utility interact with the resource manager and create a container in one of the node called application master. The driver program runs in the application master and it creates the Spark context. The driver program is responsible for executing the Spark application. Once the resource manager identifies the resources, it sends the list to the application master. The application master gains access to these resources by sending a list to the individual node manager. The application master asks the node manager to create executor container in each worker node. The executors directly communicate with the driver and the driver keeps track of all the status of the executors. When the task is completed, the Spark context is closed and the driver exits. This causes the application master to terminate and thus releases the resources back to the cluster. Now let's see some of the definitions of Spark architecture. Spark is a distributed computing system designed for big data processing and follows master-slave architecture. Resource manager or cluster manager is responsible for allocating resources to Spark application running on a cluster. Spark supports multiple resource managers like Mesos, Yarn, and comes with its own resource manager. Application master is a program responsible for managing specific Spark application running on a cluster. Containers are virtual machine that runs on the node in the cluster and is assigned with certain number of resources to execute the task. Executors are process that runs on the worker node in the cluster and is responsible for executing the task.